What up, Tesla family? It's peanut butter jelly time. We are heading out into the wild. Full self-driving supervised 12.3.6 and a Fairlife protein shake. Not a sponsored video yet. Fairlife, you should reach out to me. Big fan of your protein. I think it's like 30 grams of high quality protein. Somebody recently pointed out to me that I have not been getting enough, and they were right. So we are on our way to an eye doctor appointment. You know from my other videos, I've made May and November my personal health months. I mean, every month I focus on personal health, but those are the months that I go to the doctor and do the checkups, etc. And I got no wave. I always wave at you. No wave. All right, cool. This appointment was supposed to be, I think, last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I had to reschedule. So a little past May, but we'll make it work. Ego is engaged, driving, and coming up on our first hit. Unprotected left onto West Powell Road. You'll know from previous videos, this used to be a challenge. And now it's kind of like peanut butter jelly. Nice and easy. Cars are whipping around from the west. That way, if you're scoring at home, cars whipping around from the east this way. We have cars approaching us from the south. That's straight on. Ooh, cars from the south are turning each way. And there's two of them. Ego's doing a really good job right now. Feels very human-like. All right, let's do it. We've got our opening. Don't hesitate. Easy peasy. That's an unprotected left across 3 lanes and fairly heavy traffic. First hit is a good one. So I didn't check the route ahead of time, but I'm not surprised. We are going to be taking Sawmill south to 270, it looks like. So we will have a protected right up here at a red light, or a traffic light, I should say. It doesn't have to be red. Really don't anticipate any problems. I'm going to start calling out, do I anticipate problems or not? Or disengagements, to be more specific. And yeah, just taking Sawmill Parkway to the outer belt. 270 here in Central Ohio is our big outer belt. It should handle that with no issues. We've got a green turn arrow at the traffic signal. Ego, it turns yellow, but Ego checks it, keeps going. Light was still yellow. That's a great turn. 12.3.6 feels unstoppable. Let's see it take it home for a minute. One of the best, guys. One of the best.
Never say what I need to know. I don't know deep down. Yeah. I know I've heard that to let you feel and show. It's the only way to make friendships grow. But I'm too afraid now.
She is just so talented. Cranking it up to 11. Take it home, see ya. Wow. Appropriate song for appropriate move. Ego gets over into the left lane in decent traffic. There was a car behind us. We didn't cut him off. It was a very polite move. But that's the AI just deciding to get over because it was the better, faster lane. It's thinking on its own there. Bravo.
So you are strong, I am. I put my armor on, I saw you dead, I'm unstoppable. I'm a pusher with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today.
She needs to change that one line. I'm a Tesla with no brakes instead of I'm a Porsche with no brakes, in my humble opinion. The car behind me was like kind of went left of center at that last intersection. Very interesting. So now Ego got back into the right lane. I don't know if it's to pass this red car. Sure looks like it was. We're under 2 miles from the highway, so not a terrible move. Here we are on our Auto Max speed setting. You'll know from previous videos I'm a big fan. Just another input, another thing I don't have to think about. I don't agree with everything Mr. Elon Musk says, but one of the things that he said that I do agree with, input equals error. Or, I mean, honestly, another way to put it for me is, best process is no process. And if I don't have to deal with speed limits because the car is on auto setting, that is no process. So I'm very, very happy with that. As we get on the highway, hopefully I can remember, try to pay attention to when does this change. That is when it's changing the software stack to a highway version. I think Elon said that future software updates 12.3.5 or 6 maybe are supposed to combine those, which I'm going to be interested to see how that works because I really like my Auto Max setting. I really like how this car navigates during in-town driving like this. Although I have no complaints with how it drives on the highway either, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when they merge that software code. And we are 0.8 miles from our entrance onto 270 eastbound. Still 27 minutes from our destination. We'll try to let the tape run the whole time, see what happens. For me, guys, this is one of my favorite examples of use case of supervised self-driving here. People will tell me, they'll say, well, I don't ever want self-driving. I love driving. I enjoy driving. And I get that. I definitely understand what they mean. But 100% of people who have told me that have also never had the robot driving them. And I'd be curious, do they enjoy driving like this? In bumper-to-bumper, stop-and-go traffic where you're just creeping up to a red light. It's not exactly the same as opening it up on the highway. And this is one of my favorite times that computers drive. I don't have to think about it. It keeps perfect distance. It's gonna make sure I don't get rear-ended. It's a nice option to have. Police. Jason Mraz, I think, Sia, Galantis, and now Mraz, I think that's like three direct copyright strikes. Is that an airplane up there? Wow. I don't know if the camera caught that. Thing was banking. Pretty sweet. Mraz, good message. Look for the good, guys, in everything. Oh, of course, I just hit the fast forward button on accident. Look for the people who will set your soul free. Good advice. All right, we finished up our Fairlife. Big fan. Let me clarify, because I typically don't drink calories. Very rare. Well, never outside of my feeding window will I drink calories. So from 8 p.m. to noon, 0 calories at all. And then between noon and 8 p.m., I will drink a protein shake or like a flavored water that might have 5 or 10 calories. Hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta pick your poisons, I guess. All right, Ego, take us home here. This is a very busy and I don't know if dynamic's not the right word, but hectic. Hectic's a good word. That's a nice looking Dodge. Hectic. We're on Sawmill. We're southbound, entering 270. We're going to be going eastbound up here. There's 2 ramps to get onto the highway, or 2 lanes, I should say, to get onto the highway. Not 2 ramps. There's 1 ramp. 2 lanes. We'll let Ego choose its own. Looked like it started wanting that inner lane. Now it's back on the outer lane. I better stay in the outer lane or we're going to get smoked. All right. So it shows the outer lane. We are, Hyundai Ioniq 5. That's a wild looking car. Nice. So we're at a green arrow, double turning lane, entering busy outer belt. Made the arrow, so we're going. It does still kind of feel like the entering of a roller coaster. Or just like, you're like, here we go, let's do it. I've made this turn and this highway entrance before with Ego driving and don't anticipate any problems, but doesn't mean I'm not on high alert. She's going to have to get over instantly. Not instantly, but soon. There's the turn signal. Getting over safely. Another fantastic use case, a hectic merge onto the highway. Lots of cars merging at the same time. Ooh, boy. Now we've got a semi behind us. So we are not going to be merging into it, but we did just pass a car who did not merge in front of us. So, all right, so there we go. I did not check to see when the software stack changed over, but it set us at auto 6 or at max 68. That's clearly not acceptable, so we're going to kick that up to 74. In traveling with the family on previous versions of FSD on road trips, or really just on the highway, I've noted 74 seems to kind of be a money setting. I'll be curious when the auto max setting is available on the highway to see what it keeps us at. But for now, on a day like today, 74 will typically keep me out of the fast lane and out of the exit lane. And Ego will just stay in the middle lane. Now, to be fair, software is supposed to be smarter, and I guess I haven't tried. I mean, even if I put it at 80 miles an hour, I'm guessing it keeps me in the middle lane unless I'm passing. For now, we need to get over within... Well, actually, I think this lane actually will let us continue to go east, but it would be nice to get over, as we have 3.5 miles on the outer belt here. I'm just let it play out. Yeah, so the exit lane is new, and we do have an eastbound lane here. And traveling Wilburys fans. Well, it's all right. Riding around in the breeze, well, it's all right. If you live the life you please, well, it's all right. Doing the best you can, well, it's all right. As long as you lend a hand. Whoa. Alright, semi just got over in front of us. Ego slowed down. Semi was a bit aggressive. Man. Crazy. So we've been in this right lane and have just never really had an opening to get over. Now she's able to crank it up. She's getting up to 74. But we're only a few miles from, I guess, we're staying straight in 2 miles, so maybe we will need to get over. We're just staying on 270. It's a big loop, so it's going east, but it'll eventually just start turning south. What a song.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Interstate 270 East.
I just kicked her up to 78 miles an hour max. Really just hoping to see if Ego will choose to get over into one of the more leftmost lanes. I know from experience that people here now are trying to get over, take 270 as far as they can, and then get over onto 71 north or south at the last minute. Yep, there we go. Changing lanes into faster lane. Ego. Better late than never, buddy. So that instantly kicks us up to 77. Now it's putting us in the pocket of a van and a big crane. I just hate driving in between cars. I know that it's part of driving, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Alright, staying on I-270 East. 16 minutes from our destination. 9.8 miles on 270. Look at this in front of us. We've got a big ladder truck trying to get over. Truck next to him. And we're speeding up. Maybe I should... Oh, he got over in front of us. He was able to do it without me slowing down. That's a good move, ladder truck. Or whatever truck you are. Although I'm going to put the turn signal on now and tell Ego to get over a lane. And the reason being is this truck right here was flicking little pebbles. They were hitting the windshield. I don't know what's coming off of it, but I don't know how the car would have known that. That's quite the edge case. All right, we're in the lane we wanted to be in, so we're going to kick it down to 74. Let Twisted Sister give us a little respite. 15 minutes left in our drive from Powell, Ohio to Bexley, Ohio, with Ego, full self-driving, supervised, driving us. Software version 12.3.6. Not going to take it anymore. Is that cowbell? I need more cowbell there, guys. Let's go. Guy here on his phone. I don't think that has full self-driving, guys. Just like one hand, he was literally just looking down, holding his phone, just like this. Nice. Driving a Scion or something. Was that like literally the most dangerous car you could possibly be in on the highway, going 75 miles an hour, not looking in the left lane. You get hit, you are just you're dead like the guys in the submarine. Just vaporized instantly. Now you got a car coming up behind him, a beat up Hyundai. Let's see what happens. So he kicked on the gas. We've got 5 miles until our exit and 9.7 miles until our destination. Nothing's going to break our stride, though. Ego is doing very well. We're going to let it do its thing. We got to keep on moving, guys. This is the Wake Up playlist. I usually shout it out earlier in the video. My bad, I think I forgot. It is available on all your favorite platforms, as long as your favorite platforms are Spotify or YouTube. Wake Up playlist looks like this. And it's free to join, free to subscribe. 280 unique, eclectic songs with a common motif. You can figure out what it is once you give it a listen. But you'll hear some of it here as well. I play it because it's awesome and because it ensures I get copyright strikes, which show you that I'm not really doing this for the money. There is no money. I mean, I'm trying to show people what full self-driving is like, because it is truly the future. It's going to be incredible when all cars have, even this today's software where humans are actively monitoring. I would feel a bajillion times safer if all the cars around me right now had this same software with people monitoring it. Because right now, all the cars around me just have people monitoring not this software, right? And those people are much, much more dangerous without the software. So it's the future. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I don't think most people have any idea. Hey, police. Was that cop getting speeders, or was he like pulled over? I guess we'll find out if 74 and a 65 is a problem. I don't see any lights. There's a quote from The Fifth Element I could give right now, but I don't want to jinx myself. I mean, I'm in the middle lane. I'll blame it on the car. Does Tesla pay speeding tickets yet? Is that a thing? 2 miles until the airport exit. 670 westbound, heading into Bexley, Ohio. Bexley is a suburb east of downtown Columbus. Beautiful city, beautiful area. It's charming, lot of gorgeous estates. My mentor actually, to this day, still lives in Bexley, in the house where I first met him, where I ran. He started out working part-time, and then eventually worked my way up to running his small little real estate empire out of one room in his home. Coincidentally, well, I don't know if coincidentally is a word, but that home actually burnt to the ground. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. It was an accident, faulty wiring somewhere. I think that's what they think. I don't know if they ever officially determined the cause, but rebuilt bigger, better than ever. And the ironic coincidence, weird part is that years later, my own home would burn to the ground. Thankfully, again, nobody got hurt. We were inside, but we got out. If you follow my writings, I have a post about it. Yeah, weird. So we were in Bexley, Ohio, and I think they still live there, honestly. Yeah, actually, I know they do. Send them a Christmas card. So we've made our exit, 670 westbound. One of my favorite little exits that I used to take when I was not on FSD. I would never speed, of course, but let's just say I would take it to the maximum. As you can see, it's just windy and fun. letting the robot do it right now is not as fun because the robot's not as windy and fun as me. All right, we got 1 mile until Stelzer Road, exit 9. Looks like we are about 7 minutes from our destination. It's got us in a max 58 and a 55 here. I'm going to manually kick that up because I feel like they will murder me if I go that slow. I wonder if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube. Oh, what are you going to do? X will let me post it, but X is cool. YouTube, I don't know if they'll let those things fly. YouTube once made me mute a segment because it had like the Eagles or something. So in one of my videos, if you're watching and it ever starts randomly playing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," that was because I didn't want to delete and re-upload the video with that segment cut. That's how it works when you're a famous creator, I guess. All right, we made our next exit here. 670 westbound to Stelzer Road. A windy little thing over here. If you're familiar with the area or if you just want to learn about Columbus, Ohio, this is near John Glenn International Airport. A lot of airport parking and hotels and stuff around here. Cool area for an airport, I guess. The airport's actually been growing and really improving over the last decade. It's barely recognizable from say 10 years ago. A car on the side of the road, no big deal. It's like a post-it note on the back of it. Back soon. People are curious what that note said. All right, what's our next move? Doubting. Yeah, so that's to go to the airport. We are going this way. Ego makes the distinction, makes the right choice. Good job. I'm telling you guys, I've been using the software all day, every day for many years now, and it's wild how much I am now taking for granted that this is just like normal. When I know most people, especially most people watching, have no idea how good this is, if this is even a thing. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. Bias light warning, turning forced to wheel. I thought I was. Okay, so we made it to Stelzer Road. We're 2.5 miles from our destination. Making our right onto Stelzer. Another car on the side of the road. The door was open on that one. This is, we're behind the airport here. Not exactly, an area where you want to be walking your kids or anything. Very interesting. More airport parking there, it looks like. Looks like we will be southbound here for 1.5 miles, and then we will hit Broad Street, one of the main east-west corridors in Columbus, Ohio. Of course, we will be hitting it way, way east of central downtown, coming up in Bexley. Maybe one day. Somebody has suggested doing some more challenging drives. First of all, I hope this suffices. It's going to be a 40-minute drive from Powell to Bexley, driveway, highway to parking lot with hopefully no problems. None so far. Ego kind of thinking about so right there, put its turn signal on, then stopped, came back over here. There's a VRU, picks him up, no problem. But yeah, maybe take the car around Bexley someday or another neighborhood like that I'm not familiar with. Put in a few destinations, see what it does. We'll see how the old eye appointment goes. If I'm not too, what's the word, dilated? Or they put those drops. I was gonna say diluted, but I know that's not the word. I'm not a share. I'm not equity in a company. Dilated, yeah. So I'm not too bad. We will see. Of course, that's actually another nice use case. Got some eye drops. Maybe I'm not seeing 100%, but I got the software working on my side. Another VRU walk in on the bridge. Picked up. Good job. VRU is nerd speak for vulnerable road user. I like saying the nerd terms like that and ego. Why not, right? Be a nap. All right, half mile till our turn. Car sneaking in behind us. I totally forgot that we are. So we're not on. Oh, we are on Auto Max. Okay, never mind. So we were going 38 and 35 there, and I thought maybe we could be going a little faster, but it's on the Auto Max setting, so I'm just gonna let it play out. The next major right is ours, and that's gonna take us really right to the eye doctor, guys. Here it is. This is Broad Street, Columbus, Ohio. A couple miles east of downtown. Ego makes the turn, chooses the proper lane, and we are about a quarter mile from our destination. So assuming there's no issues in the next quarter mile, we will be posting this as a intervention-free drive of over 15 miles. Yellow light, ego slows, ego stops, no biggie. Intervention-free drive of over 15 miles. Driveway to eye doctor, including the on and off the highway. Very impressed, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I know that we're going to be looking back in a couple years saying, man, can you believe we thought 12.3.6 was good. Here's our right into parking lot, and then an immediate left to get in, I believe. Yep. See, our Doctor Strange turn. Good job. Nestor Lex Muay Thai. Wow, what's that? This is Muay Thai. And are we gonna find good, couple parking spots. So we're here. We will disengage to get a parking spot, but why not include that as part of the video? Doesn't look like there's no one behind us. Wow, like a glove on the auto park. So that's it, guys. Self-driving supervised from Powell to Bexley, driveway to parking lot, including parking itself, with absolutely no problems. What a drive! What a drive, Ego. I'm proud of you. Just to reiterate, 12.3.6 maps is the same. Everything's the same. That's it. That is a look at the future, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll put a few clips up as well. If you have any questions, or I like the suggestion to do some videos in different areas. So maybe after I leave here, if there's time, I will. But if not, I'll get some up soon. Thanks again for watching. Oh, yeah, like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. Damn. I do those things. Thanks.